Welcome everybody, Caroline here. This is about a 5-minute breathing practice, and it's called box breathing. And it builds on the last video that was the even breathing video. So if you'd like to do that one first, this one is a nice way to follow if you're looking for more like a 10-minute pranayama or breathing practice. So box breathing is a variation of even breathing where we add a breath retention. Breath retention simply means we hold the breath. So in even breathing, we were inhaling and exhaling to the same count. So for example, if we inhale to a count of 4, we exhale to a count of 4. And now we're going to do the same thing, but after the inhale, we're going to hold the breath for a count of 4. We'll exhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, and go through like that. So we're making like a box with our breathing. We'll begin from any comfortable seat. So make sure that you feel supported in the way that you place your body. If you need an additional prop underneath you, go ahead and get yourself a pillow or something else to sit on. You don't have to be on the floor. You can be in a chair. And just take a moment to let your eyes settle. So if your eyes are remaining open, perhaps they can focus down on one point, so that we aren't distracted by what's happening around us, by our vision, so that we can turn our focus internally into our breath. And as you begin there, just begin to notice the breath. Perhaps you can breathe in and out through your nose. That simple act of nostril breathing helps to calm our breath. If the nose is blocked, you can always breathe through the mouth. Noticing the quality of your breath, whether it's moving with ease, whether it feels a bit choppy, without judgment, just taking that all in. Noticing as well how you're feeling. Is there some anxiety? Is there a busyness to the thinking? Do you feel scattered, not able to focus? This is particularly good practice for those moments. Really helps to bring us into balance. So on your next inhalation, count that breath as it comes in. And then as you exhale, take the same count for your exhalation. And do that a few times, each time counting the breath as it comes in and matching the exhalation. And after you've done that a few times, if that number has changed, perhaps select the number that felt most comfortable, and we'll use that for your box breathing. So your inhalation, for example, is to that number. If it was 4, then we hold the breath for a count of 4, we exhale for 4, and we hold the breath for 4, or whatever number works for you. It shouldn't feel like a strain. It should remain a relatively easy breath. So we're inhaling, holding the breath, exhaling, and holding the breath out. Inhaling, holding, exhaling, and holding. And just continuing like that. If you notice that holding your breath is making you feel more anxious or a little bit overwhelmed, you can always leave that out, skipping the retention and just doing the inhale and the exhale. perhaps one more round of your box breathing. And when you've completed that round, take a moment to notice how you feel. Remembering how you felt when you started, noticing how you feel now. If your eyes are closed, you might choose to blink them open. My hope is that you finish this practice feeling a bit calmer, perhaps a bit more focused, a bit less anxious. Thank you so much for practicing. Take care.